Everyone, and welcome to another lesson. So in this lesson, we're talking about the toString method, how it works in JavaScript. It has been said earlier in the past lessons that toString method is a built-in JavaScript method that is built into objects, and all objects have a toString method. But we want to see how JavaScript automatically utilize this method to produce outputs when it comes to working with arrays in JavaScript. So let's dive in. I'm going to show two different examples in this lesson, and then you will see that the two examples will produce the same result at the end of the lesson. A quick recap of our last lesson. We talked about the index of method and then the last index of method, which return the position of the first occurrence of an element in an array, and the last index of return the position of last occurrence of an element in an array, which were the topic of the previous lesson. So let me quickly show these two examples and see that they produce the same result in our lesson. Now, the first result is this. Sorry, the first example. So let me make a fruit array and say apple, lemon, pineapple, grapes. I think I'm fine with this. And now I want to make another variable, and I'll call that let my list equals to fruit dot toString, which is this method. Now let me get out to the value of my list. Now you can see that JavaScript automatically converts this array into a comma separated string. Apple, lemon, pineapple, and grapes. Each of them is separated with a comma. Now, right now we are using the toString method, and we believe that this is what is hiding the comma. Now let's now make an example that does not use this method that we see right here, but directly try to output the value of our array and see if that comma will be included or it will not be included. So let me uncomment this because I will need it right now. And so I will make another example. And this time I will call this maybe I want to call it what should I call it? Okay. Let me call this city Cape Town. Durban, Lagos, Abuja, Nairobi. Good. Then let my cities or let cities equals to city. No, I'm not assigning it to any variable. I just want to output it out. Document dot get element by id. There's my demo2 dot inner html equals to Siri. Now, take a look at what I have on the screen right here. You will be able to see that the two examples here, one is using the toString method and the other one is not using any method, not even the toString method. And each of the values that they are producing as the output are separated by comma which means that JavaScript understand how to parse your array to separate each other, to convert it into a string and separate each other with a comma. So you can see that the first one, which is using the string method, is converted to a comma separated string. The second one, which is not using anything, is also converted to a comma separated string, and that is because all JavaScript objects have a toString method by default. So JavaScript understand when you don't even include this method in whatever you are doing in order to automatically add the comma to your string as a separator. I do not forget that earlier we've talked about a method that allows you to specify the kind of separator that you want, where we do something like asterisk and pipe. So a method, I think join, yeah, that allow us to that works similarly, behaves like toString, but allow you to specify the separator. So the same thing can be used here if you want that. But what we are trying to show in this example and in this particular video is the fact that these two examples produce the same result here, in that they are comma separated when JavaScript pass them and converts them as an array into comma separated string. So with or without the toString method, JavaScript understands to convert your array to a comma separated string and give you back the output of what befits whatever it is that you are working with at a particular point in time. So this is what this lesson is all about. And a quick recap is that toString is a built-in method that all JavaScript objects has, and with or without it, JavaScript can pass your array and produce an output that is separated by comma. Thank you, and I will see you in the next lesson as we continue.